Good morning, guys. I am at Dentam today, a small village in West Sikkim, and over here we got plenty of opportunities to do a lot of birding, and then we got wonderful views of Kanchenjunga from Nunthale, a spot nearby. We got to taste local cuisines in the homestay in which we are staying, and we got wonderful experience of Guras, Rhododendrons, as you can see in my background. It is there. So in a package it was a wonderful experience. So let's not waste any more time and let's go straight to the video. Boarding Darjeeling Mail from Shialda, we reached NJP station after a pleasant overnight journey. From NJP we had already hired a direct car to Dentam, costing around 4,500 rupees one way. It is a 5-hour journey. One can also use the public transport from Sikkim National Transport bus stand at Siliguri. From there, you can get on a bus or shared car to Jorthang in Sikkim. This journey will take approximately 3 hours, around 90 km. From Jorthang taxi stand, you need to change over to any car travelling towards Pelling. Dentam falls on the way and is about 52 km from here. Direct bus, shared cars to Pelling is also available from SNT bus stand at Siliguri. We crossed a lot of bridges on the way over river Tista and Rangit by the side. After Meli checkpost, the condition of the road is worth noticing. It's silky smooth for driving, except few patches of landslide zones. It was a delight to experience that journey. Throughout the way, the rivers will run by the side and present spectacular views of the valley. We came across the meeting point of Tista and Rangit rivers, which happens to be a famous destination for camping. As we came closer to our destination and gained altitude, the chill in the air welcomed us, all the while presenting an exciting change in the greenery around. When in the hills, you will definitely come across bamboo thickets, pine trees, firs along the roadside. Listening to music, we reached Lali Guras Homestay overlooking the Dentam Valley in no time. Dentam, located at an altitude of 4,500 feet, is a busy but small hamlet on the way to Pelling in West Sikkim. You can get wonderful views of the Dentam Valley from a vantage point along with panoramic view of the Dentam hamlet. Let's take a tour of the beautiful homestay now. Please do listen to some important matters I am sharing at the end of this video on living in homestays in general. Our stay costed here rupees 1200 per head inclusive of dinner and breakfast. Lunch was charged extra at actual. It was cold and we were tired, so we rested in the afternoon before heading straight to the kitchen in the evening. The warmth in the kitchen along with the hot and crispy onion pakora was the perfect way to start our journey here at Dentam. So sir is preparing onion pakora for us. It's evening and it's going to be a wonderful evening for sure.
Yeah.
And we are inside their kitchen, and we are actually privileged to be here. And tomorrow we have a long day. Let's hope that the weather will be fine. Let's see how it turns out. But as of now, we are going to enjoy this pakora fully now. तो आप लोग अभी मैंने यही ओवन यूज करते हैं
ना? ये कभी कभी मीन्स ठंडे में तो यही यूज करते हैं हम लोग, क्योंकि ठंडा जब होता है तो यहीं पे बैठ के खाना बनाया, गर्मी भी होता है, लकड़ी तो मिल ही जाता है। अच्छा है।
Dinner is taken early in the hills by 8:30 p.m. max. We were also hungry, therefore decided to finish off the dinner at the earliest. Today we are actually tasting one particular variety of food which sir is going to explain how they are preparing it. So I will hand over to sir now. Let's see what he says.
This is made from curd. Curd should be put into a pot, and then we will take butter from it. After that, whatever the liquid remains, and that should be boiled. And after boiling this, the chena will be made, and that chena should be kept in a cloth. After keeping half an hour or 1 hour, it will become solid, just fried like vegetables, and then we call it Surpi ka Achaar.
Surpi ka Achaar.
It is really good, really
No,
good.
is it sweet or what kind of a taste do you get from it?
I think it is a little bit sour.
Okay.
Little bit sour.
Little bit sour. I will taste that myself. And this is one specialty which is coming from this area. So we are really privileged to get a taste of it. Let's enjoy. Many crops are grown in the homestay itself, from cabbages to tomatoes, rice hog, cardamom, etc. After dinner, it was important to get some good sleep for what lay ahead the next morning. Our hike to Nunthale with high hopes of viewing the Kanchenjunga range. It's early morning now, around 5:30 a.m. and we are headed towards Nunthale, which is at a higher altitude than Dentam. So we are expecting to get wonderful views of the valley from there, and there will be a lot of rhododendron trees also. It will be a nice hike. So let's not do any more delay and let's go straight to the vehicle, from where we will be taking a short drive, and then we will have a short hike also uphill. So let's see what's in store for us in the morning. Let's go. So on our way to Bhalukhop and then to Nunthale, we had to stop midway because of some construction going on the road. So from this point we will be climbing up to Nunthale. Let's go. This is the trail. Let me tell you, we are getting wonderful views of the Kanchenjunga range also. So the faster we get to vantage point on the hill, the better it will be for us. So let's see. It sounds like a 1 hour uphill climb. Let's hope that we will have the proper amount of energy to get to the last point fast. Catch you on the way. So we have just reached Bhalukhop, and from here the road actually ends, so we need to trek uphill to reach to Nunthale, and this is also called the 0 point, and at present we are getting wonderful views of Kanchenjunga. See over there. So we are just hoping that by the time we reach up to Nunthale the view remains. So we'll not waste any more time, and as you can see Uncle Ji leading the way for us. This is going to be a lot of adventure now. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Friends, we have finally reached Nunthale. Trust me, the view from here is worth this 1 hour climb. And hats off to Uncle Ji. I never saw him getting tired. I'm just 34, my wife is 32. She has still not made it to the top. If you're climbing fast, then yes, it takes a heavy toll on your energy. But to get something, you need to spend something. And this is the view we're talking of. So I'll be taking a lot of pictures and videos now. All of those are coming up for you. Just stay put. Cheers. Rhododendrons start blooming from mid-March onwards, and one can enjoy their beauty till mid-May. We found white, red and pink rhododendrons here. Many were in their budding stage and would bloom within the next 7 days. In this kind of an environment, you feel relaxed automatically. You tend to forget everything and just feel awestruck with the natural beauty around. At this particular time, it felt as if we had all sat down to watch a movie, all facing towards the same direction. Uncle Ji had arranged for a popcorn breakfast at Nunthale. What better way to enjoy the mighty Kanchenjunga and the surrounding natural beauty? Coming down was tricky, and Shomita enjoyed half sliding down many of the declines, except this particular one where she had to change her tactics largely. On our way down, we came across many trees, which were identified by the government, and Uncle Ji enlightened us on a few of them.
ये रानी चाँप का मदर ट्री लेके यहाँ पे इसको लगाया हुआ है, बिकॉज ये पहले तो इस जंगल में बहुत ये चाँप का पेड़ होता था, लेकिन क्या हुआ, आदमी ने कमर्शियल पर्पस के लिए और फर्नीचर बनाने के लिए और घर बनाने के लिए जितने भी रानी चाँप के प्लांट थे उसको ख़त्म करते गए। ये इसी महीने में फूल देता है। इसका फ्लावर वाइट होता है, प्योर वाइट, और इसका फूल का जो फ्रेगरेंस होता है ये बहुत अच्छा फ्रेगरेंस होता है। और ये जो इसका जो टिम्बर होता है, टिम्बर का फर्नीचर बनता है, जैसे बेड वगैरह, ये अलमीरा वगैरह हो गया, टेबल टूल, ये सब बनते हैं। और ये काठ जो इसका काठ होता है, इसका काठ का कलर गोल्डन कलर होता है, येलो मीन्स गोल्डन कलर होता है, और वो काठ में भी फ्रेगरेंस होता है। तो वो काठ का वो जो फर्नीचर बनाने के बाद में जब रूम के अंदर में रखा जाता है उससे भी फ्रेगरेंस आता है। लेकिन ये अब रेयर होता जा रहा है। जितने भी बड़े बड़े चाँप के पेड़ थे वो तो ख़त्म हो गए, और गवर्नमेंट, सिक्किम गवर्नमेंट ने, फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट ने इन पेड़ों को मदर ट्री करके इसको कंजर्व और प्रिजर्व करने का प्रयास किया है। थैंक यू।
We felt hungry after this morning workout and tried to get down as fast as possible. Uncle Ji went ahead to Pelling where he had to attend some personal work at one of his hotels, while we enjoyed our lunch with pure homemade ghee. After lunch, we headed towards Gurasay Dara, or the Rhododendron Hill, which was just about 10 minutes walk away from the homestay. Most importantly, this turned out to be our birding hotspot. We were blessed with a lot of sightings. Few minutes into the area and we could hear calls of CSE, or the Crested Serpent eagle. I was searching for it in the sky, but to our surprise, my wife spotted it at an eye level on a tree branch. I steadied myself behind a tree and started filming this beautiful bird. It was continuously scanning the area. Since rhododendrons were in full bloom, a lot of birds were attracted to feeding the nectar from it. We were able to make videos of few and take pictures of the rest. Hope you will enjoy the avian beauties coming your way now. Down in the homestay, we got to see how they plough their fields and take care of their cattle. From preparing the field for the next sowing season to arranging fodder for their cattle, everything is neatly taken care of. People are hired to carry out these activities.
झाड़ू निकालना, झाड़ू को दिखता है 65 kg.
Madam herself is so hardworking and takes responsibility for feeding the livestock from time to time. Friends, we are now about to see a traditional husking machine. I'm really privileged to view this technology over here. So let's get inside and let's see how this happens. Okay. सर जी, आप थोड़ा हम लोग को बताइएगा कि कैसे ये किया जाता है. अच्छा, मैडम जी भी है हम लोग के साथ, तो वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सपीरियंस हाउ दिस वर्क्स नाउ. बोलिए.
हाँ, ये हस्किंग मशीन है ट्रेडिशनल. ये काठ का बनाया हुआ होता है, और ये पाइप का, ये वाला पाइप का खंभा लगाया है इसका, और इसमें चावल बना लेते हैं. धान को यहाँ पे रख के ऐसा करके उसको चावल बना लेते हैं. और कभी कभी हम सेल रोटी खाते हैं, तो वो चावल को भिगो के यहाँ पे ले आके डाल देते हैं, और पाउडर बनाते हैं, राइस पाउडर, और उसको सेल रोटी बना लेते हैं। सेल रोटी हमारा ट्रेडिशनल फूड होता है, जो ओकेजनली हम वो कभी कभी फेस्टिवल वगैरह में उसको बनाते हैं, और इस तरह से हम चावल बनाते हैं।
These bhutta are being dried and stored for the sowing season. The body is also not wasted as it can be used to prepare fodder for the cattle. There is plenty of firewood stock to last the winters also. It was now time to head to Chayatal, and an even more interesting next few days awaited us over there. From Kanchenjunga views to teeming bird life and a welcoming puppy, Chayatal will be memorable for me. So stay tuned for this experience. If you want to see more such videos from me, then please do subscribe to this channel. Thank you, and please listen to the next few minutes. It's important. Hi, I'll just take 2 minutes of your time to say something about homestays in general. If you have already listened to this in some of my other videos, then you're welcome to skip this part or move on to the next video. Well, coming back to the main point is that homestays are not hotels. Please understand this. You will not maybe get a geyser here, but they will provide you hot water in a tub. You may not get a TV, you may not get a waiter outside, because this is not a hotel. Nowadays I see many homestays are upgrading to semi-hotel like features, but still the basic concept of homestays is different from that of hotels over here. You are actually living in their home. For that 1 or 2 nights in which you are staying, you become a part of their family almost. You get access to their kitchen in many places. So it becomes all the more important to show some responsible behavior. By responsible behavior, I mean not partying into the night, or not drinking in the open, because they give you a room which is just adjacent to their family room. Now in their family they have kids who are studying, and people in the hills, they have to get up early and they go to sleep early, because by 4 a.m. they are awake and they perform their daily chores. So your partying into the night or playing loud music disturbs all that, and we don't go there to do that, right? So my advice to all the tour operators would be that whenever you are booking tours, please make the tourists aware of this kind of situation, of what to expect and what not to expect over there, and what not to do. I am saying this because of my, out of my own experience of living in various homestays. I have seen homestay owners requesting their guests to shut off the loud music or to please not drink in the open, because by seeing all these things, their future generation, the kids, they believe that this is the way of life, which is extremely dangerous. I am a birder. I love nature. I get up early at 4 a.m. to see the first rays of light, go out birding, to see the sunrise. I'm sure many of you would also love to do that, but when a tourist group beside your room, keeps partying till 3 a.m., shout out loud, that disturbs a bit. I'm not against this way of life, but I'm saying that there are other options also. In proper hill stations, there are good hotels where these things won't be an issue, but in homestays where there are partitions made of wooden walls, even if you sneeze, the sound passes on to the next room. There it creates an issue. I just wanted to share this because I felt disturbed in many of the instances, and I shared this with many of the homestay owners. They also, they are bringing up unions now. They are also formulating many rules and regulations. I'm sure that in the coming days, before booking, they will also talk to you and express what to expect and what not to expect, which is very important, I feel. So if you have also come across such situations, then you are welcome to write it in the comment section and share your experiences. That's it. If you are listening now, then thanks for the patience, and please spread the word. Please spread the awareness of this with your fellow tourists or your friends, whatever. Thank you.